finals of the weekend here at Peckham, day 2. And who's it going to be coming out of that first one? Looking good, right here we come through. B final 9 of 12 cruisers on track. It is the 991 of Kieran Warner. Looking good. Max Spire's in the 2 spot as well. The 14 plate of Lydia Webber, the girls mixing it in with the boys. It's all good. But coming round, looks like the shiny cycles rider, Kieran Warner, will take the B final win.
Right, that's 12-year-old cruiser A final win out for GT Factory Theo Pope. For Peckham, Nathan Dupree. For Pure Bikes, Kyle Hill. For Birmingham, Harrison G. For Stack Racing, Tyler Coombs. Race Day Video, Joss Marlon. FTV Dial Bikes, Travis Dewell Wilson. And for Thrill UK, Alec Monday.
9 to 12-year-old cruisers. Oh, go! Harrison G on the inside, didn't get the best of start. It's Alec Monday heading for turn number 1 in front. He's got the whole shot. Travis Wilson's right there behind him in 2. Who's got the 3? G's worked his way back up, looking for the rider in 4. That might be Marlon. I think it is. And the 699 of Tyler Coombs is back there in 5. So, heading into that final turn, Alec Monday. Wilson's on him like a G2. Is he going to get close enough? I don't think he is. Monday, Wilson G. Ace final on the gate, lining up for 13 to 14 cruisers. For Hawks, Ollie Webb. For Preston, Molly Shearer. For Danger UK, Kobe Richardson. For Norwich, Kieran Hardy. For Thrill UK, Nick Otin. For BMX Revolution, Charlie Roast. For J&R Bicycles, Callum Knight. Game goes down. Who's the first to show? J&R Bicycles looking good at the minute with Callum Knight. Nick Otin's in the mix in about 3. We're coming out of that first corner. It is J&R Bicycles, Callum Knight in the lead at the moment. Coming in behind him in the 2 spot is the 415 of Charlie Roast. BMX Revolution. Nick Otin hanging on for 3 currently. He's got the guy in the 4-away ring. Can he make it up? Coming down the last straight, still looking good. Callum Knight. And a Redditch from J&R Bicycles will take the A final win. Charlie Roast in 2, Nick Otin in 3. Right, 45 plus cruiser B final. Mark Lewis in this one. Neil Holtz, Dave Moore, Brent Featherstone, Billy Shell, Raymond Reed, Stevie Peter, Stevie Noble. Let's have a look. Holtz is leading out the running in rider Lewis. He's in there in 2. Dave Morton's in there in 3. Here comes Brent Featherstone on the inside. Bernie Shell on the outside. Raymond Reed's in there in 6. Keachie's in 7. Stevie Noble in there in 8. But it's looking like Neil Holtz in out of that final turn, heading down that final straight. Lewis is chasing him down. Is he going to get close enough? Ooh, it was close, but not close enough. A final 45, another cruiser. Bad BMX, Gary Willits. For Factory Team Bikes, Billy Stupple. For Danger UK, AD Warden. For GHP, Chris Madron. For Thrill UK, Nick Priest. For BRDP, Simon Turton. Coming out of Murden, doing it to Stay Strong, Andy Lee. And last but not least, Ride On and Richard Barrett. 45 A finals. Here we go, the game goes down. Andy Lee doing a snap from the inside. Barrett's going like a train from the outside. He's doing the Strombergs. He's absolutely flying. So Barrett hauling it at a minute. 45 over the cruiser. Hey mate. Andy Lee sitting in 2, looking good. There's a battle on for 3 between Stubble and Madron. That's where the race is currently as they come round. Andy Lee needs to get a move on. They're going to be all over him. But no doubt about a guy coming out of the last corner in the lead. That is Richard Barrett. It's flying at the moment. He'll take the win. Andy Lee a popular win. He'll go in 2. Nick Priest in 3.
30 plus female cruisers final. For Team Bunnies, Marsha Brook. For Ride On, Julie Barrett. For UK Bike Store, Nikki Spears. For Race Incorporated, Boo Kendall. For Haro 365, Susan Ferroni. Stack Racing, Rennie Dewell. For Bexhill, Kim Batsford. For Midlands and Love No Money, GT, Leah Pendleton. It was a long pause before the gate dropped, and Lee Pendleton, yesterday's winner, didn't get the best of start. She's got it all to do from the back of the pack. Kim Batsford, Boo Kendall, 1 and 2 into the turn. That looks like Rennie Dewell Wilson in there in 3. Nikki Spears is in there in 4. Kim Batsford's in there in 5. Marcia Brook in 6. Pendleton's working away around the outside. Batsford, Kendall, 1 and 2. Nikki's in 3. Oh! Marcia Brook and Lee Pendleton down in a heap on turn number 2. Batsford hanging on. She's going to get it. Kendall for 2. Ready for 3. Nikki for 4. For DC Cycles, Anthony Howes. For Braintree and Team Identity, Julian Allen. For UCC BMX, Pete Butler. For Green Machine, Jason Nichols. For Ogden Racing, the world number 7, Martin Ogden. The world number 2, Andy Shaw. For J&R Bicycles, Darren O'Brien. And the world champion for Pure Bicycles, Alan Hill. Here we go, gate drop in. Hilly looking good and strong on the inside. Darren O'Brien in there with him as well, in about 2. Andy Howes got a good gate as well, rolling around the outside. But it is the man, the myth, the world champion, Alan Hill, out there at the moment, looking good. 17 plates indeed. Darren O'Brien, looking good. And into 3 as well, Pete Butler, currently looking good in that position. Here he comes out of the last corner, all the way down last straight. Alan Hill, the winner today, day 2 here at Peckham with the 40 to 44 cruisers. 30-39 cruisers lining up. Jenny Cycles and Peterbilt, Lenny Warner. BMX Revolution and Decoy, Neil Forsyth. Nuneaton have got Tom Haslam. MK, BMX Evolution, Nick Hill. For Stack Racing and Bristol, St Johnston. Jamie Cycles and the MK crew, Richard Ailes. From B Radford, Nigel Smith. For DK Bikes and Ipswich, John Lillingston. 30-39, the cruisers are gold. Lillingston got an absolute flyer. He's in to turn the morning from Ailes. He's in there in 2. That looks like Nick Hill in there in 3. Heading into that turn, so Livingston leading it out, doing for DK, for 19 in there somewhere, that's St Johnston, he's in there in 4, Haslam's in there in 5, Smith's in there in 6, Livingston still leading it out, Ailes looking good into Nick Hill, nice to see him back on it in 3, St Johnston, looking for a way through from 4, don't think he's going to get it off, because Livingston, he's heading down that straight, he's taking the victory, Ailes in 2, Nick Hill in 3. The A final 17-29 female cruisers. The national champion from GT Factory, Michelle Eaton. From Braintree, Isabel Potter. For Dragon Riders and CGR, Sarah Jones. From Midlands, Josie McPhail. For Ogden Racing, Lana Ridgewell. For Haro 365, Natalie Edwards. And the number 4 on the plate for Big Daddy Pure UK, Joanna Kistel. Goes down, who's out there? Natalie Edwards getting a good gate again. Looking strong for Haro. Eaton's on the outside as well, trying to get on the inside to make the best of his first corner, but still Edwards leading it out. For Haro 365 Racing. Eaton's in there, the GT at the moment. 4 plate. As well, Joanna Kistel for Big Daddy Pure UK in 3. But as they come down the 3rd straight, still looking good for Natalie Edwards. Natalie Edwards leading out by a good way at the moment. Coming down the last straight, gonna be a race winner all the way in. Natalie Edwards, 17-29 cruiser girls. Right, here we go, 17-29, heading into that turn. It's looking like LP65, 1 and 2. That's
Here comes Scotty Boy Dominguez, working his way through, getting in between. Redwell's in there in 4, Smiley's in there in 5. But it's all going to come down to the last straight of the last corner. Smith high-lows, Dominguez looking for a way past. Cutmore's going to get it. Who's going to get the 2 spot? Smith, Dominguez. Would like to say who got 4.
The girls' 6 and under 8 final from Preston. Emmy Seward from Gosport. Amelia Harvard-Taylor from Exeter. Heidi Harris. Next up, Carly Hayes. And last but not least from Birmingham, Molly Taylor. Sinead Reeves, Charlotte Green's coming our way. It's all looking good.
And as we go, 2 riders looking close at the moment. As they come out of the first corner here at the British BMX Series 2015.
Been a good weekend. Another one. And here we go, leading out. 2:46 on the plate. Molly Taylor out of Birmingham racking up the points. 65 all the way from Ireland. Carly Hayes. Carly Hayes trying to come back. Oh, we got a race on in the young ladies here. Carly Hayes going at it at the moment. With Molly Taylor in the last corner. Who's it going to be? As they come out of this corner, we're going to have a drag race down the last straight, that's for sure. Oh, here we go. Who's going to take it? It's going to be tight all the way through with Taylor on it.
The Little Miss Missiles, the peddling princesses, we absolutely love them. Right, B final for the 7 under boys is next. B finals now for the next few races, starting with the 7 and under boys. Zale and Lee Johnson's in this one, and we're looking at Jared Hill heading for turn number 1 in front. He's in there in 1. GHP are in there as well with Rock Your Brands. He's doing it for Barnsley, don't you know? He's in there in about what? 3 minute 4, something like that. 2:56, that belongs to Wilfred Pickering. He's in there in the 5 spot, flying. Flynn Trellicourt took a tumble in the semi. He's in there in 5 now, but it's Hill, Johnson, Brandt, Clare, and Trellicourt. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 13 is Harrison Davis, James Cooper, Max Clare in there as well. Hill's going to go through and take it. Johnson's in there for 2, Brandt's in there for 3. Woo!
Next B final coming our way. Who's it going to be? The 8-year-olds coming on down there first straight.
I think that could be our friend from Helsinki. Make some noise for Helsinki.
He's leading out. He's a long way from home. All good. Nua Kuzu. Hope I got it right. Who's in there with him? The 818 Leo Kirkpanen from Mern. Mern making it up in 2, 3 or 4 at the moment. But can he keep it going? The guy out of Helsinki. Nua Kuzu coming round that last corner. Looking good. Being pushed all the way by Kirkpanen. But Kuzu would take the B final win.
B final for the 9-year-olds when you've got Dexter Phillips, Mark Fletcher and Riley Hampson in a B final. You know this class is tough. But it's Aaron Caulfield leading it into turn number 1 of the minute. So the Danger UK guy is out front looking good. Riley Hampson in there in that 2 spot battling with Mark Fletcher. Joseph Curry's in there in 4. Looking at the 12 of Dexter Phillips in 5. The 51 is Harry McCann. He's in there in 6. Simpson's in 7. Dowson's in 8. Look at this elbow to elbow. Caulfield and Fletcher into that final turn. Hampson's not done yet either. Curry's got underneath but blown his pedals. Look at the drag race down the final straight. Who's gonna get it? Oh! Far too close to goal.
Here we go, next one coming our way to be final for the 10-year-olds flying round. Looking good. Who's got it at the minute? We've got Todd Archer, Bukok, Pritchard, Avery Ellis,
Livesey and Kennar all running out at the moment.
coming our way currently. Well, I did. It is the big man himself. It is the 900 plate of Parker Livesley out of Preston. Another new one on the block, been riding really well this weekend. He's in there with Finley Todd in the 2. Coming round, Max Avery in 3. We're going down that last straight. looking good. The B final win at the moment for Leon Parker Livesley.
11-year-olds are next. The final for the 11-year-olds, Dylan Dowson's out there on the outside for Pure Bikes, but on the inside it's looking like Kenny Robinson getting a good pull into that turn. See Daniel McCrory in there as well, Bradley Brooks in the mix. Let's have a look who's out front. That looks like the 18 plate, and that would belong to George Hunt. He's in there in 1, McCrory battling with Robinson for 2, Bradley Brooks in there in 4. We've got Sam Davis in there in 5. The 9 plate of Dupree in 6, the 14 is Ben Avery in 7, Dylan Dawson in 8. Hunt though, acting off down that final straight. Kenny Robinson goes a little bit airball. Here comes Bradley Brooks for the 2 spot. Whoa! Right, 12-year-old B final, Phillips, Farnham, Monday, G, Cameron Reed's in this one somewhere, getting a second into that first turn, so he's there and thereabouts. Will Blevins is in there for Love No Money GT and series sponsor Rockfield Media, but it's Phillips out front. That's Cameron Reed in there. Oh, Harrison G and Josh Farnham down on the floor. Phillips hanging on into that final turn. Cameron Reed's in there in 2, Macca's in there in 3. That looks like Blevins in there in 4.
Girls coming out of the track, who's it going to be? Oh, looks like Izzy Harrison, rush out on the inside. Got a favourite inside here at Peckham. Good lines into these corners. You can see that we've got a Peckham rider on the outside as well in 3. Come on, Peckham. Your rider's in there. But at the moment, Izzy Hurry in the lead. 8 plate is in there as well, Lucy Mundy. But the Peckham lady at the moment looking good, 564. Shani Harris Sherwood, probably in her very first national. In the 2 spot at the moment, coming round the last corner. So Peckham will be pleased. And the race winner, Izzy Hurry.
11-12 girls, B final up next.
Right, let's have a look. These are the 11 and 12s. Emily Clint on the inside, but she is elbow to elbow with another rider. Might be Zara Lackman actually as they head into that turn, but it's GHP leading it out. Abby Stacey, she's leading it through Team Ireland, and GHP in front at the moment. Looking at the 4 plate in 2, that's Darby Squirts, Isabel Hallam. Clinch is back there in 4. 391, sorry, is Zara Lackland. Haslam's in there in about 5 at the minute. J&R Bikes. Charlotte Meeks in there in 6. Louise Beck in 7. Abby Pike in 8. But Abby Stacey going to the line. She's going to take that B final from Lackland. Who's going to get 3? Whoa.
There goes down to B final with the 13-year-olds. Well, looking good at the moment. Who's in there with him? No, the guy going into the lead. I think that could be... I think it is Fairbank, another one out of Preston on a roll. Looking good. Fairbank, Werner, Brooks, 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Coming into the corner right beside us here. So, looking good for this B final with 13-year-old boys. Jay Fairbank out of Preston, rolling down that last straight. He's going to take it. Werner's in 2, Brooks in 3.
14-year-old B final. Right, we've got Jay Green and Keemon Sharp in this one, doing it for Peckham, but heading towards that first turn. It is looking like it's Charlie O'Grady. It is O'Grady in there in 1 at the minute. He's doing it for Braintree and LP65. Green's in there in 2. There's a big old gap before you get to the 28th place. Harris is in there in 3. We've got Big Daddy Pure in 20. That's Ben Squire in there in 4. You've got another rider in there in 5. Phil White's in there on the 252. Charlie O'Grady though, he's in this one. Green's in there for 2. Harris in 3.
15-year-old boys, B final. In a Peckham guy lost his pedals coming out there. Ross there on the outside at the moment. Needs to get him on the inside, but it's all good. Who else we got in there? Brandon Firmo, Lewis Lockhart's in the mix as well. And coming round, looks like the road stake guy, Callum. He guards, but here comes to Peckham, going over the track, final weight pass at the moment. Kieran Macaulay Perry on a charge for Peckham. He's going to lead the B final, the 15-year-old boys down there. He's going to take the win.
The final for the 16-year-olds. That looks like Cody Evans on the inside. Daniel Leak's in there doing it for Psychopath in about fourth in the minute. The 17 also working his way in is Reese Trotter. Lee goes underneath, picks up 2 positions. It's the 12 of Jamie Fennell though, leading it out. He's in there in 1. Cody's working his way into 2 for Get Race and Trotter in 4. Leak in 3. Bernie's looking for a way round as well. Look, not money are in there in the 6th position at the minute with Featherston. Featherston's picking up 2 positions in the turn. Up to 4. It's looking like the 12 plate Jamie Fennell, Cody Evans, 1 and 2, Daniel Leak in 3.
Vets 40 plus B final coming out of the gate. Archibald out of Scotland looking good at the minute. And you can see Jules Allen for Identity in the 2 as well. Who's in there with him? Chris Potter in 3. But Archibald looking good currently. For the Vets B final, Jules Allen in 2, Potter in 3. Archibald taking it nice and easy. He's got a long drive home. And as he comes round out of the Max Tracks corner, he will go through and take that B final win in the Vets. Jules and Chris Potter going through together.
17-24 B final. 17-24 B final. Peckham Hill on the inside. It's looking like Owen Baxter heading for turn number 1 out in front though. Pure Bikes coming through. That'll be Joshua Butson working his way into 2. That's Louis Coxon in 3. Oliver Webley in there in 4 in the minute. The rider in 5 is the 19th plate. That's Jordan Firmer. So Wallace is in there in 6. The miles out front. Butson and Baxter. Butson, Baxter into the turn. Butson's right behind him. Baxter's going to hang on, I think, down the final straight. He's going to take that B final. Butson into Louis Coxon in